RWBY Volume 8, Episode 8. That volume has been a blast so far. I've been watching the show for a few years now and it's never disappointed me. If I could sum up my experience of RWBY in only one word, it would definitely be precious. To me, that show is precious, just like a ruby. Thank you very much. But the thing is, in order to sum up all of my thoughts on the show so far, I've made a list of categories, which, if I'm not too lazy, I'm gonna display here. Otherwise, I'm sorry, not sorry. Follow along. My favorite character, definitely Ren. No doubt about it. Worst character, Emerald. She's just so, well, at least for Volume 8, she's just been so annoying regarding Cinder. Plus, I would like to add a annoying mention, special mention for Robin Hill, because last volume she really pissed me off when she attacked Crow, well, not Crow, but Clover in the Atlian ship. She really pissed me off there. Favorite volume, Volume 7. It's definitely been the best to me since the beginning, both animation, of course, but plot-wise as well. Character development was just wow. Volume 8 is a very good contender, but of course the volume is not done yet, so I can't list it here. Least favorite volume. My least favorite volume, I wouldn't say that this is the worst volume, because there is no worst volume in RWBY. There's only a least favorite volume, and that will be Volume 5. Because to me it was a lot of course, character development, but nah, nothing really particular about it. Favorite song. I got a tie here. I got a tie. First, when you don't know where to turn to, and you sure all hope is gone, when the day you waited for won't come, and the dark won't yield to dawn. There's a point where it turns, there's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it bends, and a point we just can't take anymore. Sorry for that. I don't have a least favorite song. How could I? Favorite semblance. Oh. Favorite semblance. Definitely Ren's. Favorite weapon, it would be Crow's Harbinger. Who wouldn't want a sword that couldn't turn to his side, that shoots as well? Please. Favorite ship, Arcos, of course. Who wouldn't? I mean, have you seen the show? Favorite villain would definitely be Tyrion Callis. It's always entertaining when he's around. Most badass fighter, Neapolitan. And finally, last but not least, damn. Gotta move that bottle. Last but not least, am I Team RWBY or Team Ironwood? So without any further ado, we're gonna jump right into episode 8 of volume 8. I can't wait. Let's jump right in. Let's go, let's go. So I saw the episode is called Dark and we got Momo Willow-Schnee in the thumbnail, so what's gonna happen? She looked a little bit panicked there. So I haven't seen the mid-season trailer. I didn't want to see it because I wanted to be blind going to the second part of the volume. Just, the visuals of this intro. So I don't know the lyrics of the song so far, so I'm not gonna try and ridiculize myself here. A childish dream. Okay, I lied. Look at that style. Can't wait to see winter in action. Yeah, so that was a little foreshadowing, of course, Penny's situation. So yeah, Penny dropped from the sky, so she will never bloom. Sorry. So I'm really curious to see how things are going to turn out now that they've recovered Penny. Is Penny changed already, or can they do anything? First time we got text in the intro. That's really interesting. That's really nice. Really well done. Thank you, Monty. Let's go. And of course, Oscar is still in the whale, so part of Team Juniper has gone to rescue him.
Yep.
Ah, yes, and they're still here.
Not getting much sleep here either. Sounds bad out there.
So Crow said last part that he wanted to kill the man that got him here. What? I hope he was not talking about Ironwood, because it wouldn't seem fair. Was that Crow or was that Raven? Something crashed. Grim? Is that how they escape? I wouldn't mind. That would be great news.
No need to worry.
Nora.
You and your friend are going to be just fine.
Nora's been a little bit annoying, yet poor little girl.
Leaking.
Set her down, set her down.
All our girls are really in bad shape. Whitley.
Can you help her?
Even
So
based on what
Penny's
you've told me,
blood is green.
I hardly know what she is.
Yeah.
But her basic anatomy seems similar enough. I can at least stitch up that wound.
Wow.
Oh, that's just rich.
Everyone okay back there? Just saw another bombing run light up the kingdom.
Very fun choice of words.
Looks like part of the city lost power. We're okay though.
Sorry I couldn't stick around, but time's running out for everyone in the crater.
Hmm.
No, we're sorry.
Yeah, so May had to move.
We'll do something.
Don't beat yourself
Wow.
up, kid.
Yeah, they're all really trying to do their best, but at this point,
To be done.
I agree with May. I agree with May. Not much is left to be done, and just like she said, it's not a win-win situation. Nobody can win all of it, yet they're still trying to, and they're losing themselves trying to
My dear.
win it all. And I do agree with Vina when he said you can't focus on
what's in front of you. If you'd like
winning
someplace to
one
start,
single
I'd
battle
be
while
able to
trying
work
to win a
faster
war.
if you could bring the power back on.
Well, how would
We have a generator near the edge of the estate.
Wello. Hello. Bottle in the
So
hand.
kind of you to join us, Mother.
Believe
Whitley
it
is
or
not liking
I
it.
am above drinking in the dark. Oh. Hello, Klein.
I believe she's not responsible for firing Klein. I believe it's
In case of
all
a
Jacques'
blackout. It's
fault.
extremely unfair. But perhaps now isn't such a bad time for company perks.
We don't just have perks.
Hmm?
We have the company. The people you mentioned in the crater. They need a way out, right? There are rows
Yeah.
of just sitting there
Yeah.
because of the embargo.
And our own automated drones. Like the ones at Snowshoe Shipping.
We can order as many
Snowshoe
as
shipping.
ships down to the crater and get people
That
to safety
family, that
while
business.
we're occupied with the General's forces.
We can?
I can. I just need Father's computer.
He's
Then
the
we
heir.
Definitely need to get the power back on.
That's a good plan. I'm really good that everything turned out well for Whitley. I really think he got a bad rap from some people, and I just see him as a victim, you know. Of course he's behaved poorly, but
Ah, come on.
I wouldn't blame him all for it.
Don't worry.
And definitely
work.
turned her good
Nothing else
around,
has.
so I'm really glad for it.
I know you don't always know what to do, but that's never stopped you from doing something. I was like that as a girl, but time and a lot of other things took their toll on me. And then I wasn't sure if that kind of girl could actually survive in the world. Until I met you. It was a little strange at first because you were younger, but I've always looked up to you, Ruby,
I can imagine, yeah.
and I still do.
Ruby is really the kind of people you want to be around when things are bad. Yet, it would depend on some decisions that I regret.
What?
Like lies and... Oh, damn.
What was that?
Was that the Hound?
Ruby! Blake!
Weiss, there's There's a Grim that... Look out!
Can you handle this?
Assuming you can handle that.
We still need to work on your attitude.
We still need to work on yours as well. That's the hound. Why is it here? What does it want? What's its purpose here?
What is this thing? It's just a Grim.
No, not just a Grim. That's the Grim. Ah, you're not ready for this. Ah! 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 It spoke! Ah! Ah! So was that Salem talking about? Ah! It took me!
Climb!
There's a Grim here, and others might be nearby. Keep everyone together.
Ah! Ha, ha.
Of course. Madam,
What did you see? What
try
happened?
to calm yourself.
I can't do this. I can't do this.
Willow, please come back. Goodness.
What happened with
try
Willow
not to-
and... Yeah, that's not Penny no more.
No, not
Oh,
again.
she's trying to. New summoning. I bumped into my bottle right here. There's a little bit of water on the desk. No problem. Oh, a whole brick? What? How come? Like she just fell and she didn't retrieve herself? New Grim!
You're okay. Please.
I don't want to do it.
Hey. No one's gonna make you do anything you don't want to do.
But there is a part of me. It's making me.
It's just a part of you. Don't forget about the rest.
Really poor Penny. She's really been torn apart, both by Ironwood and Team RWBY. I mean, Team RWBY is playing the same game with her, in my opinion, that Ironwood is playing. They're both to be blamed for Penny's distress. Okay, so what happened with Willow? That woman is in so much mental distress. It's mental distress everywhere in this show.
Above you!
Are we gonna see Willow fight? Can she fight?
Mom?
So she saw the hound.
I can see it. It's outside
Cameras.
Winter's old room. You can kill it, can't you?
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. It's acting strange. Why is it here?
It doesn't matter.
Just keep an eye on it so I can track it down.
Right.
Right. Okay. It's moving again, heading towards. Oh dear no.
I can do this.
Okay, yeah, she got it.
Whitley.
You are the last thing I need. All that's left should be.
No. Is it gonna take Whitley? No, it's sniffing Penny's blood on him, probably. Really, I don't want anything bad to happen to Whitley.
Credentials verified. Click to proceed.
Is he gonna see quickly and turn around? Oh! She summoned a boar. They've done it. They've done it. Wow. So all the Schnee family can summon. I didn't know about Willow's semblances or... Thanks, Weiss.
I didn't forget you.
Not this time. That's good.
Go!
That's good. So what is that thing?
Disgusting.
Yeah. I do agree, Blake. That's
Hear me. But I need you, Ruby. We all need you. Please, get up.
I'm both okay and not okay with the fact that they're relying on Ruby so much.
I could hear you. It's coming.
And he's still struggling. I thought so. No matter how much she wants it, it's in her, so she's bound to programming. So even though she has an aura, even though she has a soul, I guess, she's bound to her programming, which defines the way she works. Self-terminate? Oh, I didn't expect that. Wow. Grunt extra arm! Ah!
That's enough.
I don't believe it's gonna work, Ruby. Oh, it did. I didn't expect it to work. Salem's gonna be pissed. I wonder if Ruby's eyes could have an impact on Salem. That's Adam! That's Adam! People were theorizing about it being Adam. That's Adam. That's Adam. I really thought that was just a mad theory. That's Adam. How come it's Adam? Why is it Adam? Ooh.
What was that? It was a person.
You know, this may be the first time I've ever been happy to see you.
What?
What are you?
It's my turn to ask for something.
Just need to check if my camera stopped. Okay, so Cinder broke in. Okay, I don't know why I didn't think about her. Okay, so that's really the end. Okay. Oh man. Oh man. Wow, revelations. Wow. That was Adam, right? I didn't see that wrong. That was Adam Torres. People are talking about it, but I didn't believe it really because I didn't see any signs. I don't know why. Look, okay, look. Okay, the Hound Human. Is that Adam? It looks like Adam because it has no eye on his side, and but Adam was in the furnace, wasn't he? But of course Adam was the furnace. What question? What question was that? What a stupid question. So revelations. I just checked. It's not Adam because Adam had horns and this one has ears. Adam's body was the left one and this one is the right. So it's not Adam. It's another person. But definitely Salem's been experimenting on people. Wow. What an episode. I'm really glad that we got to see Willow taking action. She freaked out for a moment. I really thought that we were going to lose her, but we didn't. Got some action with Whitley as well. Whitley doing something, acting to help. That's really good. We saw Weiss. Sorry for that, if you heard. The relationship between Whitley and Weiss is getting better, so I'm really happy about that. No Ironwood, no Team Ironwood, no Schnee, no Winter, no Crow, Robin, and Watts are out. Cinder came to break Watts out. We haven't seen what happened with Crow and Robin. Obviously, they've been taken by surprise. Penny's been corrupted, definitely. Yes, I saw it coming. No matter how hard I think she was gonna fight, it wasn't gonna do anything because she's bound to her programming. It's nature, so she can't really do without it. Even though what Nora said was really sweet. Nora, no improvement really. Well, she's regained consciousness, which is a good sign. But she's still really in bad shape. Just like everybody else, I think I'm really curious to see how Ren's going to react when he sees Nora. I was going to say no Bumblebee because I was thinking about Bumblebee, but no Ren, no Jean, no Yang, sorry. So we really stood with RWBY at Schneemanor. No Salem as well. So, but that was wild. That was really wild. I'm really happy with that episode. Sometimes the episode left me an aftertaste, a bittersweet taste, because it's all fun, but it's too short. Too short. But it was really nice. As I said, I haven't seen the mid-season trailer, so I don't know at all what to expect. Things will definitely go even worse than now. I believe that's safe to say that. The Hound, that freaking Hound is so cool. And it really talked. Well, the person inside, well, it's funny because the Hound was talking, but it was like somebody else was talking through him, or it was talking to somebody else, or somebody else was talking in its place. It was a little bit confusing. It was talking on a third-person basis. So maybe it was just that, but once we discovered that there was somebody inside, is the person acting as a host, or is it acting like it's actually controlling like an avatar? Like, what is it really? I'm guessing we're going to have answers. I don't expect we're going to have any answers this volume. But yeah, that's what Salem said last time. When Cinder asked her, what was that? Salem responded, an experiment. And I didn't believe that was that kind of experiment. I was thinking maybe she had experimented on Grims, you know, to make a huge Grim. Like she did the flying monkeys at the end of volume 7 or 6. I don't remember. Volume 6, I think. But no, she actually experimented on mixing, well, in that case, Faunus and Grim. Just like I guess she experimented on Cinder, Human, and Grim with her arm. The other one. And yeah, so I've been wondering all that time if RWBY's eye thing could work on Salem herself, because she wasn't there last volume when she met RWBY and Tim in Hiram's office, but she didn't seem frightened at all. She could have been a little startled, you know, or something like that, but no, nothing. And obviously she's met Summer Rose, and Summer Rose not around anymore, so what's happened? Is that possible that she experimented on Summer? I really hope not. That would be wild. Like the ultimate Grim. And so yeah, at first we thought that the Hound was looking for RWBY, but no, it was looking for Penny, of course, because she's the maiden. Salem wants the maiden. It's time for her to recover assets. And yeah, so Cinder's recovered, fully recovered. I have a doubt. I am unsure if she freed wards on Salem's order or not. I do not recall seeing anything about that last episode. I don't recall Salem summoning Cinder to break out wards. Or maybe I did. I don't remember that. Those episodes just fly by. They're way too short all the time. That one was... How long was it? 17 minutes. 17 minutes. Give or take the intros and the outros. So... Now that Penny is definitely changed, I don't know how Team RWBY is going to react. And I definitely didn't expect Penny to have received orders to self-terminate after releasing the staff. But of course they would want her to self-terminate because she's the maiden. Question is, if she self-terminates, who are the maiden powers going to be transferred to? RWBY, maybe. The last person she really saw, interacted with, was Nora. Before she turned. Before she turned. Is Nora the next in line? Imagine Nora being the Winter Maiden. By the way, I'm still not over the fact that that must be really frustrating for Winter to have been ripped from what she was prepared for. But yeah. Man, I love that show so much. And I have to stop fidgeting, but that show is giving me... makes me want to fidget. That was so good. I believe I'll make later on a review of RWBY, of my experience of the past volumes of RWBY. I believe I'll do that later on, if that's something that might be interesting. If you happen to still be here and watching that video and you think that would be something you'd be interested in, just let me know down below in the comments, or leave that video a thumbs up so I know that this is something that you'd like to see. Yes, I definitely wasn't expecting the Hound to make full sentences, but now it definitely makes sense. And it definitely can grow things. It grew an extra arm. We knew it could fly. We knew all of that. It could morph. But the extra arm really took me by surprise. I really do enjoy... Okay, so what I didn't like about that episode... There is one thing I didn't like. Is that they're, in my opinion, emphasizing too much on the fact that RWBY is the savior. We got that nice little chat with Blake, and it was really nice. Not Blake. Yes, Blake. It was really nice. But then they got something extra where Blake was like, I can't defeat that bug if you don't help me, come save me. And no, why would you do that? Because that's exactly what happened with Bumblebee, where they were like, I'm not protecting her and she's not protecting me, we're protecting each other. But there Blake was just calling for RWBY to save her. No, why would you do that? Nah. Because I think sometimes too much praise on RWBY can be detrimental to her behavior. And we end up with situations where she takes unilateral decisions that are not necessarily the best ones. Hashtag volume 7. Because sometimes my problem with RWBY, most of the time, well, my main problem with RWBY, it's not to say that I don't like RWBY, it's just if I had a problem with RWBY, and the main one would be this one, is that she feels sometimes too much entitled to her being right. There's barely anyone to stop her, there's barely anyone to remind her that she might be wrong. And I'm glad that Yang brought that up at the beginning of the volume. She was like, we said we'd follow your lead, but things haven't exactly worked out. Yes, she needs to hear that. Even if that's a tough moment, she needs to hear that, because sometimes it's in those difficult moments, in my opinion, that you need to realize that even though you think that what you want to do is right, that there is a possibility that you might be wrong. And in my opinions, RWBY forgets too much that fact. And so she needs a reminder that she might not always be right. But she doesn't. She doesn't realize it. And all of the people around her are like, you're doing what should be done, RWBY. No, you're thinking what should be thought. You're not necessarily doing what should be done. That's two other things. Just like Ironwood is thinking good, but is not necessarily doing what is good. There's a difference between what you intend on doing and what you end up doing. But yeah, that's going to be it for that episode. Really loved it. Really freaked out on some things, as you could see. I'm definitely going to be reacting to the rest of the volume. Believe it or not, I've never actually watched the World of Remnant episodes. I might watch them. The character shorts, I've never watched them. Basically, I've never watched whatever was in between volumes. So if that's something that indeed you'd be interested, do that. But I think that either way I'm going to do it. If it doesn't take too much, I don't know exactly how much there is out there of those of this content. But yeah, I believe I might do that. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that reaction. Hope you enjoyed this fantastic episode of not a good thing of RoosterTeeth. And I'll see you in my next reaction video. Leave it a thumbs up and subscribe, of course, for more content. That would really be nice. And I'll see you next time. Bye.